Well, here we are with another exciting video. Now, as you all may recall, I plan on using my overdrive switch, this little baby here, as my choke. It's going to be an electric choke, how about that? Well, operated by that switch. I'm going to change where it says overdrive, and that will say Jaguar. I've decided to buy that label. I couldn't find anybody, or nobody came forward and said, hey, I can make it say choke. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, down here, these are the wires from the overdrive switch. Two black wires connected to it. This one, that will be strapped to ground. This one will go to the choke. And it is in this sleeving. This is my nice new sleeving here, and you see also coming out of it is this thin tube. That's for the oil pressure gauge. So I now have to feed the oil pressure gauge tube over that way to the gauge, get that connected, tuck these wires up neatly out of the way. I'm going to shorten this wire, it's a little too long, so I'm going to chop that off and shorten it. Then underneath the bonnet, let me see if I can show you. Okay, as you can see down here, here's the oil pressure line, and you will see that it comes out here of this braiding stuff that I have, and it's very good, this stuff. It's because it's braided, you can just bring out wires or pipes or whatever you want, wherever you want to. I've tucked it under here, now taken it across and connected it to the oil pressure valve, I guess you want to call it. Here you can see that I have now modified the wiring for the starter carburetor. This black wire goes back to my overdrive switch, and this is the main feed. And that is how it activates. It used to activate with, hang on a second, this little beast. This is the Otter switch, and it has a black and green wire, or a green and black wire. Well, that green and black wire is now in here and wrapped up nice and safe with heat shrink. It's not going anywhere, it's not doing anything. And that is because I'm now doing it manually, as I will demonstrate in a moment. Heat shrink and this braided sleeving is an excellent way of making it look half professional, at least. And by the way, I have a shitload of this left, so if anybody needs some, give me $5 and postage, and I'll send you whatever length you ask for, as long as I have it. And don't be silly and say you want the whole fucking reel, that's greedy. But if you tell me you want 15 or 20 feet of it, you get 15 or 20 feet of it for $5 plus shipping. How about that? Bargain. I have no use for it, so why not help out a fellow Jaguar person? Or any car, I don't give a shit which car it goes to. There you go. Alright, on to the next bit. Right, time to test the wiring. Got myself a ground, and I'm connected to what is going to be the ground wire from the overdrive switch to activate the starter carburetor. So we'll come over here, and this is the overdrive switch. Switch it on, and you can hear by that tone that I got me a connection. Switch it off. Choke on. Choke off. Choke your chicken. Hey, there you go. Done. It works. Just what I need. There it is. The pipe is now connected. So the oil pressure pipe is connected at both ends. The overdrive switch is now completed as far as it's going to go until I put the starter solenoid, starter carburetor back on. I'm hoping that using that PTFE tape will help. Sorry, the voice is a little weird. I'm leaning on my chin whilst I'm trying to video this for you. Now, hopefully, I'll get a proper oil pressure reading. I won't know this until I've actually started the car, which I can't do until I get the other carburetor back on, which is now my next task. Then we will see if I've fixed the choke, fixed the oil pressure gauge, and fixed the leaks, the coolant leaks. Quite a lot of things done. Let's hope they've worked. Otherwise, I'm going to cry and stamp my feet. Okay, there we go, guys. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Oh, all the way down there. I tell you what, it's fucking awkward working on things on this side. You have to lean over the wing, and I don't have long legs. I have a long body, so consequently, I'm not high enough. I have to stand on a stool, but then my body can reach everywhere, and my monkey arms. Yeah, I know. Terrible, huh? Ain't laugh a bitch. Still, oh, no, I was going to say something there, but I won't. I was gifted in other ways. I'll leave it like that. So now I got my wires here, ready for the starter carb. Wow. Well, let's get the other carburetor on, and then we'll start it up. That will be in the next video. Why? Because I want to get this one out today for you guys. Yeah. Oh, one other quick thing. Someone suggested in the past, and I didn't get much response, I must admit, about me getting some t-shirts printed with "Now go out in the garage and do some shit." It's not a cheap enterprise to do that. So I'd have to know there was a fair bit of interest. I know, one or two of you are interested, but I got to have a lot of people interested. And I don't know what the design would be. It would have those words on it, and probably a picture of my Mark II Jaguar. That's just a thought. And why would I do it? One, because it's fun. Two, because maybe I could make some extra money out of it, which would go towards my cars. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think. Good or bad, doesn't matter. It's just an idea. Hats, shit like that. Baseball hats, I guess, because I'm in America and everybody wears a baseball hat. And of course there are those people that wear them backwards because they're idiots. Now, if you're welding, working on the car, I understand it, but not when you're out in the sun. Alright, enough of that prattling. Get on back out in your garage and go do some shit and send me some photographs, some videos. I'll push them out on my channel if you don't have a channel. Just a little something I want to throw in. These are the oil pressure gauges I have. I don't know where this one came from. Look at the difference in the hole. Much bigger. And this is the one I've just taken off the car. And if you look very closely, you can see the bottom there, the oil is gathering. I think this was not holding pressure. So that's going straight in the trash, because there shouldn't be oil there. So obviously it's not going to give me a good reading. This one, it's the original. Don't know if it's any good or not. If anybody wants it, you pay postage, it's yours. It might even work. If not, that's going in the trash as well.